What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Monday, January 22nd, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Alicia Vikander stars as the iconic video game character Lara Croft in the second trailer for Warner Bros.' upcoming Tomb Raider reboot. The clip released Thursday dives into the origin story of Lara Croft and a hidden message she discovers from her missing father that sets her off on a harrowing journey on a remote island full of hidden tombs and lost treasure. After her boat is destroyed and she's washed ashore, Lara Croft comes into contact with the missionary leader played by Walton Goggins, who knew her father and was looking to start a global genocide using the secrets found deep within the island. The synopsis reads, leaving everything she knows behind, Lara goes in search of her dad's last known destination, a fabled tomb of a mythical island that might be somewhere off the coast of Japan. But her mission will not be an easy one. Just reaching the island will be extremely treacherous. It continues by saying, suddenly the stakes couldn't be higher for Lara, who against the odds, and armed with her only sharp mind, blind faith, and inherently stubborn spirit, must learn to push herself beyond her limits as she journeys into the unknown. If she survives this perilous adventure, it could be the making of her, earning her the name Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, directed by Roar Uthaug, is set to arrive in theaters on March 16th. The teams behind the fantasy romance The Shape of Water and Hulu's dystopian drama The Handmaid's Tale won the top prizes at the Producers Guild of America Awards ceremony in Beverly Hills Saturday night. Coco won for Best Animated Film, while Jane for Best Documentary, while Amazon's The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel was recognized for having the Best Comedy Series Producing Team, and NBC's The Voice, the press producers of a competition series. In addition to the teams behind those specific projects, the Guild also singled out several individuals for special awards. University Pictures Chairman Donna Langley was honored with the Milestone Award. Producer Charles Roven took home the David O. Selznick Achievement Award in Theatrical Motion Pictures. Producer Ryan Murphy earned the Norman Lear Achievement Award in Television, and producer Ava DuVernay picked up the Visionary Award. The satire thriller Get Out won the Stanley Kramer Award. The nominations for the GLAAD Media Awards was announced Friday at the Sundance Film Festival in Park City, Utah. GLAAD President and CEO Sarah Kate Ellis said in a statement Friday, what people see in the media has a powerful impact on how they treat others, and the GLAAD Media Awards raised the bar for media to tell LGBTQ stories that accelerate acceptance. At a time when anti-LGBTQ policies and harassment are on the rise, it is imperative that Hollywood and news media tell more LGBTQ stories that reflect the community's rich diversity and build understanding that brings all communities closer together. This year's nominees showcase stories that span races, genres, ages, and geographies, challenge misconceptions, and broaden understanding and acceptance of LGBTQ people around the globe. Ellis, as well as Star Trek Discovery star Wilson Cruz and Transparent cast member Tracy Lizette, took part in the announcement event, which was live streamed on Facebook. Up for Outstanding Film, wide release are Battle of the Sexes, Call Me By Your Name, Lady Bird, Professor Marston, and The Wonder Women, and The Shape of Water. Shortlisted for Outstanding Film Limited Release are BPM, A Fantastic Woman, God's Own Country, Thelma and the Womb. The nominees for Outstanding Comedy are The Bold Type, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Modern Family, One Day at a Time, Mississippi, Superstore, Survivor's Remorse, Transparent, and Will and Grace. In the running for Outstanding Drama are Billions, Doubt, The Handmaid's Tale, Nashville, Sense8, Shadowlands, Star Trek Discovery, This Is Us, and Winona Earp. Competing for Outstanding TV Movie or Limited Series are American Horror Story Cult, Feud, Betty and Joan, Godless, Queers, and When We Rise. The contenders for Outstanding Reality Series are Gaycation with Ellen Page, I Am Jazz, RuPaul's Drag Race, Survival, Game Changers, and The Voice. Music artists are Miley Cyrus, Halsey, Honey Dijon, Kehlani, Kalila, Kesha, Perfume Genius, Sam Smith, St. Vincent, and Rabble. Special recognition is being given to Jay-Z's music video Smile and the animated short In a Heartbeat. Winners will be honored at ceremony be held in Los Angeles on April 12th and in New York on May 5th. Principal Photography has resumed on New Line Cinema's Shaft remake starring Samuel L. Jackson and Jessie T. Usher as father and son crime solvers. Production was briefly preempted for the winter holidays, but has since resumed. Tim Story is directing the movie, which will also feature Alexander Shipp, Regina Hall, Cliff Method Man Smith, and Richard Roundtree, the original John Shaft. A studio news release says he may be a cyber secret expert with a degree from MIT, but to uncover the truth behind his best friend's untimely death, JJ, aka John Shaft Jr., will need an education only his dad can provide. Absent through JJ's youth, the legendary locked and loaded John Shaft agrees to help his progeny navigate Harlem's heroin-infested underbelly. And while JJ's own FBI analysis badge may clash with his dad's trademark leather duster, there's no denying family. Besides, Shaft's got an agenda of his own and a score to settle that's professional and personal. The film is set for release on June 14th, 2019. Starz has released a 2-minute preview of what's ahead for its horror comedy Ash vs. Evil Dead. Season 3 of the show is set to premiere February 25th. Thursday's trailer features Bruce Campbell reprising his iconic role as Ash, the chainsaw-handed demon hunter who recently returns to his hometown in Michigan with his sidekicks Kelly and Pablo, played by Dana De Lorenzo and Ray Santiago. The clip shows Ash enjoying his new job running a hardware store until he learns a monster has attacked the daughter he never knew he had. The video also introduces his teen offspring, Brandy, played by Arla Carvel O'Neill, and includes a flashback of how her parents tied the knot during a drunken night at the Happy Jesus Wedding Chapel. Lucy Lawless returns as on-off villain Ruby, who warns a supernatural war is brewing, while Kelly appears possessed by a malevolent force. Pablo embraces his destiny as a hero, and huge creatures tear up the town. Much of the action is set to the classic 1980s song, Take On Me. Paramount Network has released its first trailer for the upcoming dark comedy series Heathers. Set to premiere on March 7th, the show is a contemporary remake of the 1980 film starring Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, and Shannen Doherty. The new version features Grace Victoria Cox as high school student Veronica Sawyer, James Scully as her murderous boyfriend J.D., and Melanie Field as Heather Chandler, Brendan Scanner as Heather Duke, and Jasmine Matthews as Heather McNamara, Veronica's wicked frenemies. Thursday's preview of the series introduces all these characters and offers a glimpse of Doherty pointing a gun and talking to Selma Blair, an actress famous for another teen behaving badly classic Cruel Intentions. It's unclear what roles the women play in the Heathers remake. In real life, Doherty recently completed treatment for breast cancer. The stand-up comedy special Ricky Gervais' Humanity is scheduled to debut on Netflix March 13th. The show was filmed at the Apollo Hammersmith in London. Netflix describes it as a skating special that touches on aging, becoming spoiled, his perspective on having kids, and more. The Emmy and Golden Globe Award winner is best known for creating and starring in the British comedy series The Office, Extras, and Derek. He has also memorably hosted the Golden Globe ceremony several times. Kim Cattrall says television personality Ellen DeGeneres would make a fabulous Samantha. The 61-year-old actress said as much in a tweet Wednesday after her Sex and the City co-stars Sarah Jessica Parker suggested DeGeneres replace Cattrall as Samantha Jones. She wrote, adding 2 thumbs-up emojis, "She's fabulous." Parker jokingly told DeGeneres she should portray Samantha on Wednesday's episode of The Ellen DeGeneres Show. The comment followed news Cattrall turned down a third Sex and the City film. The 52-year-old actress told DeGeneres, "I think there's a period of grief, a mourning process, and then perhaps we'll be able to consider, say for instance, you playing Samantha." Cattrall, who played Samantha in the HBO series Sex and the City in 2 movies, followed up Thursday by suggesting Oprah Winfrey, Tiffany Haddish, and Sofia Vergara. She tweeted, "I'm partial to at the Ellen Show, but at Oprah was always my number one. But then there are the goddesses at Tiffany Haddish and or at Sofia Vergara. So many fabulous actresses to choose from that will make Samantha their own." Cattrall said in October episode of Piers Morgan's Life Stories that she was never friends with her Sex and the City co-stars. She instead described Parker, Kristen Davis, and Cynthia Nixon as colleagues. Kim Kardashian is calling out Lamar Odom following his remarks about her sister Khloe Kardashian. The 37-year-old reality star spoke out in a tweet Thursday after Odom suggested his marriage to Khloe ended after she was with her second or third NBA player. She wrote, or second or third brothel, appearing to reference how Odom was discovered unconscious in a Las Vegas brothel in October 2015, leading to a lengthy hospitalization. Odom and Chloe finalized their divorce in December 2016 after initially splitting in 2013. Odom discussed their breakup on Thursday's episode of the BT Late Night Show Man Cave. 38-year-old former NBA player said, "I understand when it's over, it's over. When she was with her second or third NBA player, I can see that." Chloe was dating James Harden as she cared for Odom during and after his health scare. Now she's expecting her first child with Tristan Thompson, whom she was first linked to in October 2016. Odom says, "I'm happy for her. She took care of me. She'll be a good mother. For real. She's a great woman." And a related story, Kim Kardashian says baby number 3's name is Chicago West. The 37-year-old reality star shared the news in a post on her website Friday after welcoming a daughter via surrogate with husband Kanye West. She wrote Chicago West, adding her baby's girl birthday and weight. Kardashian announced Tuesday that her surrogate gave birth to a 7-pound, 6-ounce infant Monday, January 15. The television personality also shares 4-year-old daughter North West and 2-year-old son Saint West with West. A source told E! News this week the baby is home now with mom, dad, and her big sister and brother, and enjoying their time as a family, bonding with the baby. Kardashian addressed her decision to use a surrogate in a post Thursday, saying she instantly bonded with her daughter. She gushed, "The connection with our baby came instantly, and it is as if she was with us this whole time." Adam Levine says wife Behati Prinsloo is due to give birth to their second child very soon. The 38-year-old singer and television personality gave an update on Prinsloo's pregnancy and shared an embarrassing story from daughter Dusty Rose's birth while appearing Thursday on Jimmy Kimmel Live. He told host Jimmy Kimmel she's due very, 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 very soon, like any minute now, before clarifying not any minute now, but very close. Levine Prinsloo welcomed Dusty Rose in September 2016. The singer said he ate too much food ahead of his daughter's birth on Carson Daly's advice and nearly pooped his pants while Prinsloo was in labor. Levine recounted, "I ordered a lot of food because I'm like, I've got to eat a lot of stuff now, otherwise I'll faint. I had just started going at it. What I discovered about myself is that I'm a nervous eater." He says, "So I'm basically bursting at the seams, like I'm going to shed in my pants, but also my wife is in labor. It's the lamest thing to be feeling when your wife is going to have a baby. That's not in any way a viable complaint, so you've got to keep it inside, literally and figuratively." Levine says he waited double over in pain so as not to miss his daughter's birth. He rushed into a restroom the second the coast was clear and Dusty Rose had arrived. The star said, "I took one of the nurses aside and I was like, look, you got to find me a bathroom. Well, there's one right here. It was at the foot of my bed. I was like, no." Levine and Prinsloo, who married in July 2014, announced Prinsloo's second pregnancy in November. The Maroon 5 singer and The Voice coach later confirmed Prinsloo is pregnant with another daughter. Chrissy Teigen says husband John Legend requested she keep baby number 2's sex a secret. The 13-year-old model and television personality said in an interview with E! News published Thursday that she plans to keep details about her unborn second child private for as long as she can. Teigen, who conceived via in vitro fertilization, said, "We knew when we put the embryo in, but John was like, make sure you don't say it. Let's have one thing for us." She added, "Of course, I'm probably going to end up saying it, but I'm just going to do this favor to him for as long as I can." Teigen and Legend already share a 21-month-old daughter, Luna Simone, who was also conceived via IVF. The model says she and Legend have yet to choose a name for baby number 2, although Teigen gets to pick this time around. The star said, "Names are tough. What I learned was never share your ideas. If you have a name idea, somebody's going to be like, no, I know a person by that name in high school, and they were gross. That always happens." She joked, "John picked Luna, so I decided to get to pick this one. I don't know what to do. Take it to Twitter." Teigen showed off her baby bump at the Limsick Battle Live, a Michael Jackson celebration event Thursday in Los Angeles. She told Us Weekly on the red carpet that she hopes Luna and her sibling get along. The model says, "You think about your first baby, and you're like, are they going to get along? Are they going to like each other?" Teigen told Entertainment Tonight in January 2017 that she and Legend would have a little baby boy next. She confirmed her second pregnancy in November by sharing a video of Luna touching her baby bump. The 2-hour series premiere of Marvel's Cloak and Dagger is set for June 7th on Freeform, starring Olivia Holt, Aubrey Joseph, Andrea Roth, Gloria Rubin, Miles Mundenson, Carl Lundstedt, Emma Lahana, Jamie Zavalos, and J.D. Evermore. The show is the story of Tandy Bowen and Tyrone Johnson, two teenagers from different backgrounds who find themselves burdened and awakened to newly acquired superpowers, which are mysterious and linked to one another. The synopsis also adds, Tandy can emit light daggers, and Tyrone has the ability to engulf others in darkness. They quickly learn they are better together than apart, but their feelings for each other make their already complicated world even more challenging. Joe Polkowski serves as the showrunner and executive producer, and Gina Price Bithwood directed the first episode. Freeform has renewed its Blackish spin-off Grownish for its 20-episode second season. Starring Yara Shahidi as Zoe Johnson, the half-hour college comedy tackles current social issues and complexities facing both students and administrators, a network news release says. Zoe is the daughter of Anthony Anderson's Dre and Tracy Ellis Ross's Rainbow on ABC's Blackish, which is now in its fourth season. Scottish actor Ewan McGregor has filed for divorce from production designer Eve Marakevs, his wife of 22 years. TMZ said the Fargo and Transponding star has cited irreconcilable differences as the reason for the split. McGregor also requested joint custody of his three minor children with Marakevs and has agreed to pay spousal support. The estranged couple are also the parents of a 21-year-old daughter. Marakis responded to the petition asking for sole physical custody of the kids with visitation privileges from McGregor. The couple officially separated May 28, 2017. Us Weekly said McGregor has not commented on the breakup. He reportedly has been dating actress Mary Elizabeth Winstead since last year. Comedian and actor Joel McHale has signed on to host a weekly topical series for Netflix. The half-hour Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale is scheduled to debut February 18th. Netflix said in a news release to the program takes a sharp, absurdist look at pop culture and news from across the globe. It's a fast and funny distillation of everything people are talking about that week. It also adds, featuring celebrity guests, comedy sketches, and insane video clips from the world, realms of TV, sports, politics, celebrity culture, and every corner of the internet. The Joel McHale Show with Joel McHale is destined viewing for comedy lovers or people who just really, really like green screens. McHale is known for starring on the sitcom Community and The Great Outdoors, as well as for hosting the entertainment program The Soup. He will soon be seen in the Netflix movie A Futile and Stupid Gesture. Justin Timberlake is living a dystopian future in his new music video for the single Supplies. The clip released Thursday begins with the singer viewing a number of television screens that makes reference to the #MeToo movement, Harvey Weinstein, violence, and racism. Timberlake sings, "I'll be the generator, turn me on when you need electricity. When shit starts to go down, I'll be the one with the level head. Work it on it, baby. We'll be living in The Walking Dead." Actress Eliza Gonzalez makes an appearance in the video, which ends up with Timberlake and Gonzalez waking up to a destroyed city in the desert where they gather with young survivors. Supplies is the second music video Timberlake has released in support of his upcoming album Man of the Woods. The first video for the song Filthy features the pop star channeling Steve Jobs and presenting a new dancing robot. Man of the Woods is set to be released February 2nd, 2 days before the music star is set to perform during the halftime show of Super Bowl 52. Justin Bieber's mother, Pattie Mallette, defended her son on Instagram Thursday after Selena Gomez's mother said she disapproved of the singer's dating her daughter. Mallette said alongside a photo of herself holding Bieber while on a boat, "I'm so proud of the amazing young man you are and the young man you're becoming." She continued, "None of us are perfect and never will be, so we will always need patience and grace for each other, but your genuine growing relationship with Jesus is evident in the choices you're making daily and the good fruit you bear. I admire your character and integrity." She also added, "You're maturing beautifully and wise beyond your years. You are so funny that I find myself laughing out loud when I'm alone, remembering of something you did or you said. And your heart is gold. I love you to the moon and back. #LoveMom. Peas. Did I mention I was proud of you?" Mallette's comments comes after Gomez's mother, Mandy Teffy, recently said to the Gossip Cop that she was not happy the music stars reunited once again. Teffy says Selena can live her life however she wants as long as she is happy, safe, and healthy. She's 25 years old and knows what is at stake with her health. I do not control her the way it has been portrayed. Selena is an adult and can make her own choices. Bieber and Gomez reconnected in October after breaking up in 2014 after several years on-again, off-again dating. The pair recently made headlines for spending New Year's Eve together in Mexico. Ed Sheeran says he is engaged to his longtime girlfriend, hockey player Cherry Seaborn. He captioned a Saturday Instagram post of him kissing a laughing Seaborn. Got myself a fiance just before New Year's. We are very happy and in love, and our cats are chuffed as well. E! News said that Sheeran proposed to Seaborn last month after about 3 years of dating. They reportedly have known each other since grade school. Grammy-winning rocker Tom Petty died of an accidental drug overdose, the Los Angeles County Department of Medical Examiners announced Friday. The medical examiner said that the 66-year-old died of multi-system organ failure from cardiac arrest as a result of mixed drug toxicity. Officials found fentanyl, oxycodone, Temapads, General Restore, a sleep aid, alprazolam, generic Xanax, and citalopram, generic Celexa, for depression. Petty's family says he was prescribed the medications to treat emphysema, knee problems, and a fractured hip, which they said had recently progressed to a more serious break. They said he performed 53 tour dates with the hip injury. A statement on his official website says, on the day he died, he was informed his hip had graduated to a full-on break, and it was our feeling that the pain was simply unbearable and was the cause for his overuse of medication. His family said they suspected he died of an accidental overdose, and the coroner's report confirms their beliefs. The statement read, as a family, we recognize this report may spark a further discussion on the opiate crisis, and we feel that it is a health and necessary discussion, and we hope in some way this report can save lives. Many people who overdose begin with a legitimate injury or simply do not understand the potency and deadly nature of these medications. Petty died on October 2nd at UCLA Santa Monica Hospital after his family decided to take him off life support. He had been found in full cardiac arrest at his manager's home. Petty is best known as the frontman of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, which formed in 1978 and had hits such as Mary Jane's Last Dance and Learning to Fly. He also had a solo career with hits like Free Fallin' and American Girl. He wrapped up a tour with the Heartbreakers on September 25th. Petty told Rolling Stones in December of 2016 that the 40th anniversary tour would likely be his last large tour. Dolly Parton has been recognized by the Guinness World Records for having the most decades with a top 20 hit on the U.S. Hot Country Songs chart. The country singer will be featured in the pages of the Guinness World Records 2018 edition, where she will also be recognized for having more hits on the U.S. Hot Country Songs chart by female artists. Parton said to Guinness, while the organization visited her in Nashville to present her with 2 certificates, to receive these 2 Guinness World Records is so great. Joining so many wonderful singers and songwriters who have been honored this way feels special to me. She continued, you never know when you start out with your work and how it's going to turn out, but to have these 2 world records makes me feel very humble and blessed. A video released by Guinness featured Parton receiving these certificates and discussing her career. Parton joked in the clip, it's a good feeling to know that I've had hit songs through all these decades. It makes me feel like I'm about 100, which it won't be long until I am. The Recording Academy has announced Rihanna, DJ Khaled, and Bryson Tiller as additional performers for this month's Grammy Awards ceremony in New York. Hosted by James Corden, the gala honoring excellence all across the genres of music will air on CBS. Brothers Osborne, Eric Church, and Maren Morris are to perform a tribute to those who died at the recent music events due to terrorism or gun violence at the Grammy Awards Gala. The artists have participated in the Route 91 Harvest Festival in Las Vegas, where 58 people were gunned down on October 1st. 5 months earlier, 22 people were killed by a suicide bomber at an Ariana Grande concert in Manchester, England. Morris tweeted, I will never forget talking at Brothers Osborne after we played Route 91. I will never forget hearing at Eric Church playing Why Not Me after Route 91. Honored to tribute the victims of concert violence with my good friends at #the Grammys this year, Music Heals. Neil Portnow, the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Recording Academy, said in a statement, live music events have always provided a safe space for fans to gather in a shared celebration of music. Sadly, that wasn't always the case this past year. We believe it's incredibly important to pay tribute to those who lost their lives in these senseless tragedies and to remind musicians and music lovers alike that live music will continue to be a powerful force that unites us all. Ken Elrich, the executive producer of the Grammy Award, says, "In many ways, our show encapsulates the year in music. Although that usually means a focus on achievement and excellence, sadly, last year was marked by a number of senseless tragedies that took place at live music events. We didn't feel like we'd be doing our jobs if we didn't reflect on these tremendous losses." And the previously announced performers include Alicia Cara, Cardi B, Miley Cyrus, Childish Gambino, Daddy Yankee, Luis Fonsi, Elton John, Kesha, Khalid, Lady Gaga, Kendrick Lamar, Little Big Town, Logic, Patti LuPone, Bruno Mars, Pink, Ben Platt, Sam Smith, SZA, and U2. The Kevin Hart Dwayne Johnson adventure Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle is the #1 movie in North America for a third weekend, earning an additional $20 million in receipts, BoxOfficeMojo.com announced Sunday. Coming in at number 2 is 12 Strong with $16.5 million, followed by Den of Thieves at number 3 with $15.3 million, The Post at number 4 with $12.2 million, and The Greatest Showman at number 5 with $11 million. Rounding up the top tier are Paddington 2 at number 6 with $8.2 million, The Commuter at number 7 with $6.7 million, Star Wars The Last Jedi at number 8 with $6.6 million, Insidious The Last Key at number 9 with $6 million, and Forever My Girl at number 10 with $4.7 million. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 2008, Heath Ledger dies of an accidental prescription drug overdose. Hollywood mourns a talented young actress whose life got tragically short after the body of 28-year-old Heath Ledger is found by his masseuse and housekeeper on the floor of his rented apartment in the Soho neighborhood of New York City. Best known for his Academy Award-nominated turn as a closeted gay cowboy Ennis DeMar in the director Ang Lee's acclaimed Brokeback Mountain in 2005, Ledger was a former child actor from Australia who became known to American audiences in the 1999 teen comedy 10 Things I Hate About You. He later passed up other teen comedies and was rewarded with a big break when he landed the role of Mel Gibson's son in the Revolutionary War drama The Patriot in 2000. After appearing in the well-reviewed Monsters Ball in 2001, Ledger starred in 2 critically and commercial flops, A Knight's Tale in 2001 and The Four Feathers in 2002. He roared back in 2005 with lead roles in no fewer than 4 films, including Casanova, in which he played the title role. It was Brokeback Mountain, however, that truly made Ledger a star and earned his comparisons to acting greats such as Marlon Brando. Ledger lost the Best Actor Oscar to Philip Seymour Hoffman for Capote, but Brokeback Mountain cemented his reputation as an A-list actor and a fixture in the pages of celebrity-obsessed magazines. This last role, which he fulfilled uneasily, was intensified by his relationship with the actress Michelle Williams, with whom he met on the set of Brokeback Mountain. The couple had a daughter, Matilda, born in October 2005, and were often photographed in various scenes of domestic bliss. In September 2007, however, Ledger and Williams announced they were separating, and Ledger moved from their house in Brooklyn to the rented Soho apartment. Through his personal life might have been in turmoil, Ledger's professional life was flourishing in the months before his death. At the end of 2007, he was in London filming Terry Gilliam's The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, in addition to a role in one of several Bob Dylan alter egos in Tom Hanks' I'm Not There. He also recently finished work on The Dark Knight, the latest Batman film, in which Ledger played a younger version of the Joker, the villainous role originated by Jack Nicholson. In interviews that would be scrutinized exhaustively after his death, the actor admitted that the Joker role had been difficult for him and that he had been using prescription drugs to manage recurring bouts of stress and insomnia. Soon after the masseuse and housekeeper discovered Ledger's body, emergency crews arrived on the scene but were unable to revive him. Media speculation about his possible legal drug use intensified over the next 2 weeks until February 8th. The New York City Medical Examiner's official released the results of the toxicology test performed on Ledger's body. The report stated that he died of an accidental abuse of prescription medications that included commonly known painkillers, anti-anxiety drugs, and sleeping pills. After memorial services in New York and Los Angeles, Ledger's family took his body back to their native Australia. He's buried next to his grandparents in his hometown of Perth. And posthumously, he won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role as the Joker in The Dark Knight in 2009. And that was your entertainment report for Monday, January 22nd, 2018. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.